25,000 points level in the coming weeks.
Now, Hong Kong retailers spend a fortune every year trying to prevent shoplifting. A global survey showed that Hong Kong retailers had the highest losses from shoplifting in the Asia Pacific. Retailers are fighting back using high technology. The festive season is a time for buying gifts, but it's also a time for shoplifting. The Global Retail Theft Barometer, a UK research firm, says Hong Kong retailers invested 1.51% of total revenue on security systems to prevent losses from retail theft. This mobile phone chain has 23 outlets across the city. The chief operating officer says the latest models are always the most vulnerable items.
Shoplifters will target the most new, popular, and newly launched products, such as iPhone 6 and Note 4, which values 5,000 above. They aim at these products because they have high resale values in the black market, because this product would have 40 to 70% of resale values.
He's invested substantially in security alarm systems and CCTV cameras since 2009. The company spends between $150,000 to $260,000 on each outlet, depending on the size.
For this product security alarm, each costs about 2,500. So in our shop, for product security alarm, we have invested over 150,000. On top of it, we have CCTV equipment. It costs over 100,000. So for this shop, we invested about 250,000 in the security system.
All the phones in the store's demonstration area are protected by a security alarm. The alarm is a base station that connects a wire and a cable triggering sensor onto the phone. If a robber cuts the wire or interrupts the power to the sensor, the alarm will ring.
Whenever the alarm was triggered, it will keep ringing until our shop staff to use the key to disarm it.
Even so, he says sometimes shoplifters are still able to nick the products. But in that case, he says the CCTV cameras capture a picture of the culprit's face. Sometimes the technology can help store staff to act as law enforcement.
There was a case, a shoplifter, he stolen a phone in our outlet in Qingyi, and within 1 hour, he went into our Mong Kok shop. Before he dropped in our Mong Kok shop, his pictures has already distributed and shared by our shop staff. So when he attempts to have his second stolen in our shops, we arrested him in red hand.
In all its stores, he says, the company demands a balance must be struck between security and allowing the customers to experience the merchandise. Still, in spite of its costly efforts, he says 12 mobile phones and 12 accessories were stolen in the last 22 months, costing the company around $100,000. Apart from smartphones, small items like jewelry, wine, and clothing are also the popular targets of shoplifters. Security tags like these are deployed to protect clothing in this store. But the bad guys have their own tech solutions.
The security element could be hide inside the clothing or inside the ticket. All right, let's say if I'm a shoplifter, I try to steal this and walk it out. It should trigger the alarm. But they have this thing called a jammer. It means whenever they walk into any retail store, the jammer can send out frequency at that particular, the same frequency as what the store system is working at, and the system will not alarm.
The security provider admits some of the anti-theft systems do not always work.
When we try to implement a solution, they will come up with a solution to defeat our solution. So this is an endless game.
The Global Retail Theft Barometer says Hong Kong ranked highest in the Asia Pacific in shoplifting, even after retailers invested substantially in security systems. Shoplifting is a portion of shrinkage. In the retail trade, that's defined as money loss from employee theft, supplier fraud, and bookkeeping errors. Shoplifting is responsible for 55.3% of the total, a cost of $2.34 billion.
But right now, we have come up with a new software or a firmware upgrade to our system. When somebody tries to jam the system, the system will alarm too.
This IT professional employs the latest technology to beat retail theft. His company helps high-end retailers set up security and surveillance systems. He says his clients are willing to pay up to $1 million per store to protect their products. He says most of his clients spend more on video surveillance cameras like this latest fisheye camera that captures almost every corner of the store.
In terms of security, it will be able to provide a 360-degree angle. So from a security point of view, it will be able to provide a 360-degree all-round surveillance on how a potential suspect is being monitored on the shop area. This guy with a suit, right now he can be seen on 2 different cameras, and now he's in 3 cameras angle at the same time. For a traditional camera, its blind spot is at the back of the camera. So all you need to do is walk past the camera, then you won't be able to be noticed.
Some organized crime thieves have tried to get around the company's tag system by putting the items into foil-lined bags. But the latest products stop them using this trick.
It's basically have 2 different detections. The traditional detection is detecting the tag, while the new detection is basically detect if there's any aluminum foil material within that area.
The Barometer survey says Hong Kong consumers are hard hit by crime because they have to share retailers' losses. The Barometer calculates each Hong Kong consumer shouldered around $1,370 worth of losses through the cash till. So come the holiday season, as the city gets into a buying mood, businesses prepare to combat shoplifters.
It's double, more than 50% increase for just the month of November and December as compared to last year. And basically our engineering staff had to work 7 days non-stop. So it's basically 24/7.
Coming up on Money Magazine, state-owned enterprises get a dose of free enterprise. Please stay with us.